So tell me about yourself, sir.
This week we are playing Dragon Ball's FighterZ. FighterZ is and we are from MyGamer.com. Go check us out. Put us in your favorites. We posted a lot of reviews this month. I was just doing a quick count. I think with the month's not even over, and I think we posted 20 reviews, which is pretty crazy. So everybody on staff has been working super hard.
Not me.
Pumping out a lot of content. It was a very busy month.
Pretty much worthless on my part.
But go check it out. A lot of good stuff there recently, and definitely more to come. So you can follow me on Twitter at ZackGaz, Z-A-C-K-G-A-Z. That's Gillman, as always, on the helm. And I know pretty much little to nothing about Dragon Balls. I just like saying Dragon Balls, and I heard, however, this is a very good game.
Oh, it's an excellent game.
Wasn't there supposed to be some fighting game that was hyper-realistic that featured all those other anime, like One Piece guys and like
Shonen? I think it was like Shonen Jump.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did that ever come? Like, I haven't been following that because
Shonen
I'm not.
Jump All Stars, I think.
Yes, I think that's exact. Did that come out? Is that a thing?
Yes, that's out. It's not hyper-realistic. It's still like stylized. But,
yeah, I remember just watching the, like, maybe it was the E3 trailer last year or something. I remember watching it. I was like, whoa, look at that. That's, like, crazy. Maybe it was just an FMV or whatever at the time, but I remember thinking to myself, that's a very good-looking game.
It is a very good-looking game. You're not incorrect.
This Dragon Ball game, you're fighting... You got 3 guys against 1? Or is this just like a boss battle?
No, it's 3 guys against 1.
You can do that? Isn't that like not fair?
What you call it there?
Or is this just like a story?
No, not really. What was that? Street Fighter versus
Tekken?
SNK did that. Street Fighter versus SNK 2 did that. That you could pick 3 people, and then you could choose like what their balance was, and like I think you could also like if you wanted to, like the way it was balanced, like you could choose one person and they would just be stronger than the other people. I don't know if that's how it works in this.
Yeah, like here's 3 against 2. I mean, that's not a complaint at all. It's just you never see something like that. It's always
well, and if you'll notice, like
one-on-one.
they're a higher level than I am. Like they have more hit points.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, got it now. I see the number. Yeah, this game came out on Xbox, PS4, PC.
Everything. I think it's even out on the Switch at this point.
Yeah, and I remember when it came out, like everybody was like, "Oh, this is the best game."
It's really fucking good. It's like Guilty Gear in a lot of ways. That what's the other one? BlazBlue.
Oh, yeah.
Or no, Guilty Gear. Like when they started doing Accent Core. Like the new ones and shit, and it's just it looks super smooth.
It is,
yeah. Like it looks like you're playing the anime. And they look fantastic. They just look fantastic.
Yeah, it looks like you're playing the cartoon.
Anime.
Anime. Thank you. Yes. Super Warrior Arc, Chapter 8.
18's Endless Hunger.
Oh, is that a Dragon Balls?
No, it is most certainly not. What do you think? Something bad, terribly evil. All of the warriors.
Whenever you have an orb of some kind, it's usually going to represent some type of power.
No, it's just a crystal ball.
Just a crystal ball with like a guy in there.
No, they're just they're looking into it.
Oh yes, of course.
Duh.
Man,
God.
I'm so far behind on my anime Dragon Ball lore.
It's like I'm talking to the wall.
Wait, are you playing this on Xbox?
No, I'm playing this on PC. Like an
It's just an
adult.
Xbox controller.
Yeah, of course.
Got it.
I mean, I could be playing it with a PlayStation 4 or like a Switch controller, but it's a Windows PC, so this is...
I heard that maybe not a lot of, but there's like a dedicated fan group out there that play a lot of fighting games on Steam using the Wii U Pokken controller, like the fighting pad. Because it's just a USB. You know what I'm talking about? Where
Yeah, I know what it is.
there's no analog sticks on it. It's just the thumb pad, but it's got the 6 face
You
buttons.
don't use the analog stick when you're playing a fighting game.
Right. Yeah. So there's no analog sticks on them at all, and then there's like I think one, maybe there's 2 sets of triggers. I actually bought one on clearance for I think like $9 at GameStop, but I never opened it. But
I hate you because I want that.
well, there was 2 different versions. There was I bought the blue one, which is kind of like the common one, but then they had a limited edition yellow Pikachu one that is worth not a lot of money, but it's just worth more than the standard blue version.
Yeah, don't they like sell for like a shit ton of money now?
Yeah, if you can find one like new.
No, I mean like the just even the blue one sells for a ton.
Maybe I'll do a quick searcheroo. But yeah, I bought mine when like the Wii, like nobody gave a shit about the Wii U. And I was like, well, you know what? I'm just going to buy this because it's just a USB controller that's universal. Why not?
Yeah, I think
Oh
they're
man,
I think they're actually worth money.
you can get so they made the Wii U version. I don't even see that on the site anymore, but the Nintendo Switch version, because they ported Pokken Tournament to Switch from Wii U, and if you can find one at GameStop, it's $8.97, so $9, but you can't even buy it online. So
Is that
it's only
new or is that used?
Yeah, no, this is brand new. If you can find them, they're going to be sold out everywhere. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, no stores.
I mean, I'll give you $10 plus shipping for yours.
Let me see if.
And I mean, the reason I would give you that is probably because it would be a good Super Nintendo controller.
It should be, yeah.
And I like playing Mega Man X games on my...
oh my god, here it is. I totally lied to you. So, I should send you a screenshot of this. The Wii U Pokken Pro Pad Pikachu controller, which is only sold at GameStop. If you can find one, they had it clearanced off for 97 cents. $1.
Yeah, they do... what the hell was it? One of the reasons I have, like... For the longest time, they had, Hori fighting pads for, like, Virtual Fighter.
Yeah. That's who makes this Pokken controller.
Yeah. So the Hori fighting pads, for Virtual Fighter, like, when they first... For, like, the PS3, this is forever ago, like, I bought one for, like, $70 and got it, like, imported or whatever when it first came out, because I was, like, I love Virtual Fighter. Like, that is my jam. Too bad they, like, haven't released another one since the PS3.
Which Virtual Fighter? Because there's been a lot of them.
Not since the PS3, there hasn't. Unfortunately.
There was like a couple on PS2. I can't remember, but yeah, there's been a few of them.
Yeah, but Virtual Fighter 5 was the last one. They released a couple versions of that, but that's it. So yeah, 5 is basically what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And so yeah, I picked it up, and then I was working at GameStop just as a part-timer before I managed one, and I was talking to the manager there, and I'm like, sitting there, and I'm like, oh shit, you have this fighting stick, and it was like covered in dust, because this was a little while after it came out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how much is this? And they scanned it, and they're like, it's $1, so it's basically this should have been thrown away. Is when it's $1, that means that like
the Hori fighting stick.
Yeah, it basically means like when something's $1 like that, it basically means that it was supposed to be field destroyed and no one got around to it.
Whoa.
Yeah, and so I'm just like, they're like, I will literally sell it to you for $1 right now, and I'm like, fuck yes, you will.
Jeez, that's a find right there, because that thing is those things are always expensive. Well, if you can magically find one, these things are sold out everywhere, but it's only $1 if you can find it. I just checked Amazon, and the Pikachu version, you can get it, but it's expensive and not worth it anymore. But if you can magically find one for $1 used or something at a GameStop for $1, well worth it.
Oh yeah, for $1, I would pick it up. I mean, controllers are fucking hard enough to find cheap.
Yeah, and it got good reviews. I should bust mine out one day and give it a shot. But yeah, that was a little bit of a side tangent there. Just talk about fighting games and fight pads and controllers and stuff. But I know fighting game fans do like that controller. It has
it's a decent controller. Hori does good.
Hori does good, yes. What else have you been playing recently? Anything?
Oh god, are they... like, just the way this is set up, it just looks really good.
It does. This is just like watching it on Toonami.
You play fighting games with the analog stick. Can't believe you.
Me? No,
Yeah.
I never do that. No, I can't.
No, me? No.
No way. I've tried just out of like curiosity. Like, this sucks. You have to use a D-pad. I don't even understand. I even have a hard time using arcade sticks. But I'm not. Fighting games aren't exactly my cup of tea.
Arcade sticks, it's kind of funny. You have to get used to using arcade sticks. But I had when I first started doing arcade sticks, you have to relearn how to do all of the moves. One of the main reasons is Street Fighter, like doing a fireball. Like, I had tons of friends that are like, I'm having problems doing a fireball, and I'm like, yeah, it's because you're doing it too fast is literally the reason. You actually have to just put in a pause when you're doing it in your mind. Like, so you have to do, like, the down towards and then, like, literally stop. And, like, do a split-second pause and then hit the button. Because when you're doing it so fast, you're inputting things at the same time and the system can't read it. So, like, you actually have to relearn how to play the game when you do a fighting stick. And people are like... And when you do that, people are just like, yeah, so I don't want to use a fighting stick now?
Yeah. Yeah, you get used to the D-pad and the responsiveness of it. It's hard to make the switch. Have you been playing more of the Atelier game?
Yeah.
It got good reviews. A lot of people have been liking it. It's seen a lot of like 8s out of 10s.
It's funny, which is different. I don't like that they did away with the time limit again. I think that
we were talking about that. Yeah.
it's too relaxed when you get rid of the time. Those games are too relaxed at that point. You some of them are fine, but say occasionally, like if without the time limit, like it just feels pointless and just lacks, like almost lackadaisical.
There's just no, yeah, I've never played them, but that, like we talked about at the stream last time, like that would give me anxiety and like, oh man, I'm gonna totally mess this up and I'm not gonna do the right thing. And what was that you just did there?
No, he turned me into a fucking candy.
Did you just like hit pause though and like look up a special move?
Yeah.
What? I didn't... Destructive.
Yeah, I think I like hit him with like extra power or some bullshit. Who knows?
Here's a 3-on-3 match.
There you go. That's what you've been looking for.
What would you say are other good Dragon Ball games? Have you played?
Xenoverse is pretty good. Some of the straight-up RPG games are okay.
Yeah. There was like one or two maybe on Game Boy Advance that was like, oh, people were like, yeah, this is okay.
Actually what the hell was it? The Game Boy Advance one, the first one, Legacy of Goku.
Yes.
That was actually pretty good. And then
that was like the first Dragon Ball game that the US like got in, because we had Dragon Power on Nintendo, which was like a awkward port of Dragon Ball, and then there was a PS1 fighting game that never came to America, but then it was after that, I think it like that might have actually been like the first Game Boy, the Game Boy Advance game was like one of the first like real Dragon Ball games.
I think there was a PS1 fighting game. I think there was an NES game that came out.
That was that was
no. I think it was
Power.
I think it was actually a Dragon Ball game. I might be mistaken. But you have to remember there's a difference between Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball.
Oh, yeah.
Because maybe they re-fucking named it.
There was Dragon Ball GT Final Bout on PlayStation in 1997, and then there was Dragon Ball Z, the Legacy of Goku on Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, that would have been like 2002.
It was Dragon Ball Advance Adventure was 2004. Legacy of Goku 2 was 2003.
Yeah,
Game Boy Advance Dragon Ball GT Transformation, that was 2005. Oh no, here we go. Dragon Ball Z: The Legacy of Goku, that was 2002.
Yep, told you.
There, yeah.
And then the second one of that.
Yeah.
That was also pretty good. And then the Boo Saga one is kind of when it started it was done by a different company for some reason. That was weird. Like the gameplay changed. It started getting different because
there was Dragon Ball Z Taketsu. That was a Game Boy Advance game.
Yeah, we can debate this for a while. There was three that covered the arc of Dragon Ball Z, which is basically Frieza, Cell, and Boo. And for some reason, a different company did the Boo arc as opposed to the first two, and the first two were fine. But like the last one, it was weird. It was like there was equipment in it, which isn't really something that lends itself to Dragon Ball.
Yeah, that seems weird. Dragon Ball Evolution, the PSP game, wasn't that based on like that horrible movie?
Yes, the live-action movie.
Yeah. There's been a lot of Dragon Ball games. Dragon Ball Z games. Yeah, I haven't really played a whole lot of them, but from what I've heard, this one is the best.
I like the Xenoverse ones too. They're 3D.
Yeah.
Those are very very good. Yep, but that's us for this week. So tell them about yourself, sir.
Yeah, you can check us out at MyGamer.com. Put us in your favorites. Check us out. Like I said earlier in the stream, we posted a lot of reviews this month, a lot of cool stuff, and a lot of good stuff already lined up for next month. So go check us out. You can follow us on Twitter at MyGamerNews. You can follow me on Twitter at ZackGaz, ZackGaz. That was Gillman. Thanks for watching. This has been Dragon Ball FighterZ. Thanks for watching, and game on.